Okay, this is Trevor Ellse from Carp Fishing HQ. I want to get into something a little bit controversial and something that really winds me up when I see this happen. On a recent trip, a fella caught some great carp, lovely carp, caught them on maggots. Fair play to him, you know, made the rigs to suit, was baiting up, fantastic. But what I didn't like was that he was saying he caught these fish on a certain boilie. Now for me, that, you know, you're just leading people up the garden path for the sake of getting a few free boilies. I'm not into that at all. Whatever I catch the fish on, I will tell you what I catch the fish on. So this is the reason for this little video. You know, I've been caught, you know, by this lots of times. You know, I've gone on the websites, I've looked at people's articles and they say, oh yeah, this great bait. You get down the lake, you bought all this bait, you spent, you know, sometimes 100 quid. You get down there and you find out they're not catching on that bait at all. So this is just a little bit of honesty from me on what I've been doing. I tend to fish with ground bait, but the hook baits I've been using recently are balanced wafters from Essential Cell. They're mainline baits. I've been using them quite effectively on the hinge rig. I've been using some white pop-ups, GNZ, some pink pop-ups, GNZ. But never forget the good old tiger nut. A balanced tiger nut during the August period, I've found, will outscore any boilie from any manufacturer, providing you prepare them properly and you don't put too many of them in. You can fish them over hemp, you can fish them over groats and all sorts of other baits. You don't have to pile tiger nuts in, so please don't do that, because you know the fish will eat them, and if they're not prepared properly they'll swell up in the fish's gut and you'll be killing the fish that you're wanting to look after and fish for many years to come. So if you're going to fish tiger nuts, you know, they're a great bait. Fish them balanced. One tiger nut with a balanced cork in it, with a bottom bait sitting on the hook, will outscore most baits during the summer period when the fish are a little bit finicky. So just my bit on baits, on hook baits, and I'll probably get into a little bit more on how I prepare my baits, how I use my baits, and how I bait up on lakes, and when and why I do that. That's you know, something for another video that I'll explain later.